I said, God, this little girl. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Follow him up. Peace. How you doing? Peace, peace. How you doing? Welcome to the room. How's everybody feeling today? Hope everything is highly radiant. I'm good. I am good. Relaxing just before I go into work. Thank you. Thank you, Wade. Peace, peace to everybody else coming in. Y'all might hear my little girl in the bag. She's spoiled, y'all. She's spoiled. Y'all know how it is. Spoiled, can't get away, always want their way. Thank you, Rachel. That is nice here. Okay. Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. As y'all can see by my title, we about to dive a little deep. Not too deep. Um, I just love having these conversations. You know, make some sense out of them. But we're gonna be talking about the snap chaos that we are seeing heavily on social media. So I just wanted to dive into that with y'all. But peace to everybody coming in. I definitely won't, Rachel. I definitely won't, sis. I can only be me always. You know, I elevate, but I can truly only be me. And y'all got to excuse me. Like I said, I'm relaxing before I go to work tonight. So, but I just wanted to chime in with y'all before then. Kind of waiting on some more people to come in, waiting on some of my mods to show up if they gonna show up. Okay. Is that the three, Rachel? It's like, what you know about that three? What you know about that three? Definitely. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Um, hey, definitely. But yeah, I know y'all been hearing, seeing a lot of this, snap chaos going on, whew, with the government shutdown and all of that. If you over there stressing, worrying, ooh, I just really send, some positive energy to those who are stressing, worried, losing their mind, baby. I really just send positive energy to you. Because it's nothing like, we didn't know this was going to happen. And for those who are new here, I talk about a lot of these topics already, especially this one right here about the snap. I talked about this last year, with the Project 2025 during the, you know, that FIA, that information coming out last year. So we was already aware of it. Oh, well, a lot of us was. But yeah, people are over there. People are losing their minds, yo, losing their minds, stressing, don't know what they're gonna do, how they're gonna feed their people, how they're gonna, survive for the month. If they're gonna have Thanksgiving, you know. And I'm just here to bring the truth, not just not even the truth, but some logic to a lot of that. Maybe I can, open up your mind, expand it to some enlightenment on, the situation. But yeah, it's been a lot of snapping going on. A lot of snapping going on. It's chaotic out here. Um, but like I said, we was already aware of that last year. And a lot of people that rock with me pretty much already know this. So the mindset should have been already, you know, set in a an environment of we're in a, I ain't gonna say an environment, but in a space of awareness and just no worsen, no worries through this process because a lot of things is shifting in this journey. Okay, a lot of things is changing in our livelihoods. Hey, it's just a lot of things that's been taken away and a lot of things that is being brought forth in this journey nowadays. And to be honest, your mentality should be set on something where you're not phased or disturbed, okay? It should always be set into a solution of motioning or moving in a direction, where you're not phased, you know? Right? And before people get on this live talking about the elders or children, I'm really not talking about them because a lot of elders, I understand they do need the system, especially when it comes to benefits, children as well. But with the children, there's parents. There should be some type of adult that should be able to be in a mindset of doing whatever it takes. Back then, when our ancestors, the elders, our age younger, we they can make a meal out of nothing. They didn't have a lot of these resources that we have today at all. So so when I'm seeing people out here snapping because of the system being fragile, or in a sense, like they say, shut down, that lets me know that a lot of people, like I said before, ain't going to be able to survive or even articulate the journey okay, in the roads that we're heading, dealing with enlightenment and dealing with intelligence and stuff like that, the new things that is coming in our journey. A lot of people are not going to be able to maneuver in this life without the system. Yeah. So that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. This is not the time to be sitting around stressing and being worried. All right. This is the time that you should be coming together with your family, or you should be, figuring out, okay, what you're gonna do, what's your next moves, and just know that everything is gonna be all right. It's just a lot of people depend on that system, man, and it's gonna always keep them in a fucking loop mentally. Always keep them in a loop. Always. And the ones that don't even get Snap, it's a lot of them even worried because now they don't have nobody to buy them from. You just got to do what you've been doing or do what you know, okay? I'm a natural born hustler, so I'm going to make this shit shake over here, okay? Regardless if I have Snap or not. All right? And I've always been a person that stocked up, always, being prepared for anything because you just never know what life is going to bring. So I'm always in a situation where I'm going to be 2 steps ahead. I'm going to be aware of a lot of these situations too. But yeah, y'all. Yeah. People losing their minds out here. They snapping their necks. Snapping their necks out here. Biting off people's heads because of this shit right here. I remember like 5-6 years ago when I started doing lives, that was one of my main objectives. That was the main message that I was always giving out 5-6 years ago, and I still give it out today. But that was one of my main targets when it comes to delivering a message. Right, the download that I had gained back then. What are people going to do when the system is not, you know, basically in their hands? All right, what are you going to do when you don't have the system? And a lot of people don't have that type of knowledge or wisdom. Sad, but it's true. Sad, but it's true. Sad, but it's true. Hold up. Let me see if I can get some of my mods up in here too. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back. See if I can get some more mods up in here. But yeah, shit is looking ugly. Shit is looking ugly out here. But you got to stay strong. You got to stay willing to keep moving on. This can't stop a lot of people. This is not supposed to stop you. This is actually supposed to elevate you in your mind to when you're put in critical situations like this, that you know what to do. You're aware of what to do. It's not a lot of solutions for a lot of people. The only solution they do have is the system. And they don't even understand you are the system. Don't even understand it. Peace, peace to everybody coming in too. And if y'all don't mind liking and sharing and subscribing, because we're going to talk about a lot of things over here other than just knowledge, dealing with the spiritual, occult knowledge and stuff like that. We're going to tap into a lot of things other than just that. Because there'd be a lot of things going on in the world. The world be turning, man. It'd be a lot of things going on. And right now, we at a level of emotions where emotions are very high. It's crazy out here. Very much crazy. And the crazy shit is, everybody really is blaming Trump about the situation when this shit was already set in stone way before he was elected. Just like a lot of people tried to blame him with that Project 2025. If you research really deep into that, you will find the founding fathers that deal with the Project 2025, and a lot of them, most likely, or more, all of them deal with the part of the Democrat Party. All right. Oh, okay, Rachel. I'm glad you back. You know, a lot of them, they, if you dive deep into that Project 2025, you'll find the founding fathers that deal with that. It really has nothing to do with Trump. We like to call the presidents the puppets, right? It's just pretty much what it is. He's just playing a part. And of course, you gotta always have a fall guy. You gotta always have somebody to blame. The face of this shit. Because it's always the secret society behind this image that's actually pulling the strings. So, you just have to dive deep. But like I said, this situation with the snap, people snapping, breaking their fucking necks, snapping their necks, popping their necks, snapping their mouth, snapping at the mind, is not supposed to have you in such a emotional state. All right, where you don't know whether you're coming or going. So it's supposed to evolve your mentality into a set of awareness and, tapping into the creativity of, I'm going to make it do what it do, you know? It's supposed to put you in that mindset. There should be no worrying going on, no stressing. I know it's hard because a lot of people depend on the system, and a lot of people depend on these benefits. I get it. I get it, but I've never been a person crippled by the system. And it just shows how many people are really crippled mentally through the system. All right? It really shows. Peace, peace. Sweet dreams, Rachel. Don't stress. Progress. Okay? Don't stress, but progress. Not progress, but don't stress, but progress through all of this shit because it's going to deteriorate you if you do stress. All right? Family, come together. Make it do what it do. Shit, have a potluck for Thanksgiving. Everybody bring a dish. This shit is not supposed to cripple you. It's not supposed to hinder you. It's supposed to elevate you. it would be great if a lot of people had a mindset like, we do or I do. That shit would be so great. It would be so easy. But of course, we're gonna have to have people in a certain mindset. It's just the way life is. But I'm speaking to the ones that, identify self, all right? And they're questioning their journey. They're questioning the system. Tap in within yourself, okay? Nothing is going to stir you wrong, yourself especially. It's not going to stir you wrong. It's going to keep you in a space where you're going to survive through it all. All right, they got it out here in social media. People gonna go hungry. People are going to, they ain't gonna survive. Who wants that mentality? That's the energy that's being pumped out into the media. Who wants that mentality? I know I don't. I'm definitely not at all. I'm definitely not. I just know I'm just gonna stock more onto what I already got. And I'm gonna make it happen. My kids ain't gonna go a day without no meal, no nothing. And another thing is so many different organizations out here that can help people too outside of the system as well. Um, but this is a time people just need to really get with those people, you know, that are for you and you are for them. All right. This is also the time for people to evolve their mentality into survival mode. All right. The survival mode of awareness of I'm not going to stress. I'm going to do what it takes to make it happen. Who really gives a fuck about it? I mean, we all like free shit though. I ain't gonna lie. I like some free food. I ain't got to spend my money, my hard, my work money. But if you know that if you've been on Snap before, that shit don't last all month anyway. So you still end up having to spend some fucking money somewhere. But evolve, elevate your mind, open that shit, expand it. All right, to all possibilities. All possibilities. There's gonna be some people out here that's gonna be doing some stupid shit too through this process. All right, breaking in shit. Um, if I'm gonna say if they don't get the stamps next month, it's definitely going to be more chaos than it is. Not just mentally chaos right now, but physical chaos. If they don't get it, if we don't have the government open, if they don't, or we don't, get the snap or whatever, it's going to be a lot of chaos physically next month. I feel like this is just a test of your awareness, a test of your mental, and a lot of people feeling that shit. They're eating it up. You ain't never supposed to live off the system anyway. It's only supposed to help you along the way. Till you get to a spot in your journey where you don't need it. All right. But like I said, I'm not talking about the elders or the kids because they really can't too much defend for themselves, especially if the elder is disabled in some type of way. All right, can't work, that type of, situation. Same thing with the kids. You have to call them back. Peace, peace, bro. What's good with you? I'm on here talking about snap chaos. How these people out here snapping, losing their fucking mind, man. It's crazy. Like I was telling them earlier, bro, we knew this shit last year when we talked about this on the live, you know, and I think I got the live still on my page here. I don't know, on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna have to look. But when we discussed this, talking about the Project 2025 last year, we was already aware of this shit. We had already put in our mind that, well, if it passes and it does happen, we know that we gotta, you know, progress. What? Who is using me as a riff? I don't know. I don't even know. She might not even know I'm live though. But yeah, a lot of people out here losing their damn mind, bro. A lot of them out here losing their mind. It's a lot of them don't even know what to do. I'm gonna tell you what to do though. I'm gonna tell them what to do. Get with somebody who do know what to do. Okay? Get with somebody who do know what to do. Get with somebody who gonna motivate you to have a solution through this process. Get with somebody. Get with some people. Okay? Oh, she said, real. Oh, I got this. But yeah, man. This shit is crazy. All I see on my timeline, other than, you know, the perfect neighbor, but that's all I'm seeing on my timeline is the snap shit, man. Snap, 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 snap. Those will be the people that were really ignorance is being, you know, in a state of ignorance, and it's not gonna save them because they don't know that they have the power, okay, or you know, the sources within them to survive through it all. What, baby? What? Okay, you can get it tomorrow. Go back in there and finish eating and put my dough back up. What's up, broski? What it do? What it do? What it do? Let me add you as a mod on here, even though you don't be coming to see me all the time, bro. But yeah, bro, I'm on here talking about how these people snapping their necks, snapping their mind, losing their shits. It ain't funny, but it's just kind of it's crazy, man, because it just lets you know people, man, people just don't know what to do, man. A lot of people just man, they gotta have that system. They gotta have that system, man. They got to have that system. They don't understand they are the system, so they got to have something that's imitated as them. But a lot of people don't even know that. They don't even understand that. They losing their shits out here, man. We've talked about this before. Like, this shit is gonna happen one way or another. So you just have to be prepared to a certain level, you know, of understanding, even in awareness. So if shit do pop off, you not worried. I'm not even stressed. And tell you to be honest, I'm one of those people who get snaps. I get snapped. Okay? So fucks do. Not worried. Not at all. Not even worried. Not even worried. Not even worried. Because one thing for sure, we gonna eat over here, regardless. We still gonna have Sunday dinner. We still gonna have Thanksgiving. Hey, I even picked up a turkey this month, not even knowing that they was gonna this the type of you know shit that was gonna be pushed out. You know what I'm saying? That was just gonna happen towards this month. In this month, I had already bought a turkey. And I still got a ham that I never cooked last year. Bought that shit and everything. It's all in my deep freezer though, y'all. So, but I told my mama the other day, I said, man, it just lets you know how I was already prepared. And I didn't understand at the time. I just got the turkey. Like, hell yeah, let me go on and pick one of them out. And I'll be damned if they talking about SNAP. Not having SNAP this month, and people really losing their damn mind. I think they really mad because it's most likely because it's Thanksgiving month. Peace, bro. What's good with you? I think they really mad, but they really kind of they fucked up because they don't know how they gonna have Thanksgiving. I told them earlier, potluck. Everybody bring a dish. Shit. Everybody bring a dish, and we all can go in on some meat. It is possible. Things can happen. People. We can work it out. But people not thinking like that. They want everything handed to them. They want every goddamn thing free. That's what that's another thing they mad. They want everything handed to them, and they want everything free. And the crazy shit that it ain't just the white race. It's black races that's really mad. The fuck. Well, I'm telling you, this roller coaster is funny. It's fun to me, but because I'm not fazed by the ride at all. I mean, I'm not fazed. I was telling them too, y'all. My two brothers right here, they know. Well, three, cause Sydney on here too. But my three bros, they know from the beginning of time when I started doing lives, I was always adamant about what you gonna do when the system is not here. It's not gonna when it fall. What the fuck you gonna do? What you gonna do? See, I've been ahead of this shit 6 years ago. What are you gonna do when this shit ain't here anymore? What are you gonna do when this shit collapse? We just had a problem with the fucking internet. What, 2 days ago? The net dropped. Now, I was a little stressed at that point because hell, I'm trying to do fucking orders and I ain't even know what the hell was going on. Hell, I'm thinking it's my network. I'm about to goddamn call Spectrum. Like, what the fuck y'all got going on? But then I realized that my mom had told me the network, the internet had dropped. It fell. And a lot of businesses, a lot of apps, a lot of people place, their homes didn't have the internet. So that shit is falling, y'all. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Shit, y'all better get some skills. Shit, just like when you playing a motherfucking game, you be skilled the fuck up. Y'all better get some goddamn skills out here. I know how to fish, I know how to hunt, I know how to skin, I know how to do it all. But I ain't had to do none of that. Been had the luxury to buy that shit the way it is. But yeah, people out here losing their fucking mind. That's really what I was on here for, because I'm just like, this situation is supposed to elevate your mind. It's supposed to expand your intelligence. You're supposed to tap into a space of creativity, tap into that space of awareness and know that everything is going to be the fuck okay. All right? Like I told Rachel earlier, don't stress, progress. Don't stress, progress. Okay? Now, Them niggas gonna fall with them, bitch. What? What? Was you in my room? Bro, Will, was you in my room? Shannon said that shit earlier. I was like, man, I don't gave him a whole lecture in here. A whole fucking lecture. Say, where's your Sky Daddy now? Where the fuck is he now? All right, but yeah, ignorance is what's going to destroy a lot of people, for real, for real. That ignorance is really gonna destroy a lot of people. I'm dead ass serious. Y'all know how I get down. I'm dead ass serious. I have where is he? Where's I or he? Because, baby, he ain't coming. Ain't it's up to you. Right. I'm gonna make it do what it do too, bro. Shit. I'm gonna make it do what it do. Cause consciously, I'm above all this shit. We all above this shit over here. This shit ain't bothering us. It ain't disturbing our energy. We still gonna motherfucker eat shit and sleep. And wake up and do this shit all over again. Oh, y'all niggas still mad about Snap? They don't even understand what Snap is. They should have left that shit at EBT. Eat better today. Because the motherfuckers don't change to the Snap and y'all really snapping like a motherfucker on the social media. I can't even have sympathy for certain people. I only sympathize for the children and maybe the great elders. But I can't sympathize for these motherfuckers out here that's like me, you know, able. That's able. Okay? I can't sympathize with y'all. Because you can get your ass out there and make it do what it do. Even if you gotta go shake your ass, even if you gotta sell some ass. You can make it do what it do. Alright? Peace, peace. What's good with you, fam? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, shit. If I ain't had the sources I got, I damn sure I wouldn't mind taking my ass out there to do what I got to do to feed mine. Now, I ain't gonna rob, steal, or kill, but I'll sell some ass if I had to. I'll go shake some ass if I had to. Yeah, I make these teas like a motherfucker. You know? See, that you when we tapped into tapping into getting your own business, all that shit, man, that shit was all for a reason. It was all for a reason. And look at these motherfuckers, ducks out here, man. They don't know which way to quack. Damn. Right, no sympathy at all. Right, everything will come out the ass. For real, I'm telling you. Okay, a whole seafood holiday, shit, or a bean soup, something. Shit, we gonna make it do what it do. Shit, we can make bean pies. We can do anything. It can happen. You know, like I said, potluck. Everybody brings something. You know, this is the time you should be getting. Connect with the motherfuckers. That's gonna be there for you, and you do it there for them. Or you hold your own. You hold your own. It don't even matter. But it's not the time to be stressing. This is the time to be progressing. Motherfuckers lost. They missed out on the message for real, like big time. Trump ain't doing nothing but playing with the Trumpettes. You know? That's just what it is. He's the fall guy for it all.
Wait, I can't look at something.
I don't know what you looking for, little legs. Get out of here.
I'm trying to look for your name.
My name?
Yeah.
Yeah. On what, YouTube?
Yeah.
She trying to watch me on YouTube. Get out of here.
I can't watch your YouTube.
Go to my YouTube channel. On my page. My YouTube channel.
That's the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little girl there. I'm trying to find your name. Girl. Since she know how to read, can't tell her nothing. Can't tell her nothing. But yeah, I really just wanted to tap into it because this shit was getting. Oh yeah, I swear to God, people, it ain't even gotten to the main holidays yet. Like we ain't even got to the main holidays. Like be thankful that your ass still here. You know, be thankful that you still in an experience and you still able to grow. You know, you still able to gain in this bitch. Just that's what you supposed to be thankful for any goddamn way. You ain't supposed to be thankful for no fucking food. Like, come on, man. You get food any goddamn well. You can get food anywhere. Like, I think people are, you know, like I said, they misconstrue when it comes to a lot of this shit dealing with the system. I get it. Got it. But baby, I'm here to open up your mind just a little bit more. Okay? I want those people, not the ones who already understand the assignment. I need those people that don't understand the assignment to look. It's gonna always work. Your great elders didn't have these benefits. They still cooked. They still made that shit happen. I don't give a fuck if they went out there and got some leaves off the motherfucking tree, my nigga. They still was doing their thing. Shit, you ever had a bone soup? I'm dead ass serious. But have you ever had bone soup? Like tell her a block of her ass and she start tripping in these. All right, get her out of here, bro. Get her out of here. She gonna have to get out of here. She better be on TV. She better not be on the phone looking for me. She better get her out of here. Cause she ain't a fool, man. It's because of her. We in this shit any goddamn way. It's because of her we right here when we in any goddamn way. Had to take us back. Had to put us at the beginning and shit. Now we going through the motions and a lot of motherfuckers just can't. They can't handle the ride, baby. They can't handle it. They can't handle it at all. But I said, boy, these motherfuckers out here losing their motherfucking mind, man. They gonna give y'all some stamps now. They gonna give it to you. They gonna give it to you. Cause they ain't gonna want you to tear the shit up. They ain't gonna want you to tear the shit up. It's too many of y'all to be tearing up the shit. So they definitely gonna give it to you. But hey, it might be somewhere close in the middle of November when you get it. But they ain't gonna want y'all to tear the shit up. They just testing the waters of the mentality, the overall mentality. And a lot of people are not ready. They not ready. A lot of them, they not ready. Like Kevin Hart, they not ready. Not ready at all. Shit, I've even seen people that's on the journey and they fucking mad. What you mad about? How you carry the knowledge but you still fucking pissed off? Like that, you wasn't ready. You wasn't ready. Okay, pineapple's like a bitch. Pineapple's like a bitch. That's why I said I can't sympathize with people. I can only sit back and laugh because it's just like, whoa. Like these people really, like I look at the little videos, that little clips that come on my page, like, boy, these people look like they about to goddamn drop down in a goddamn casket somewhere. They ready to be buried at this point because they ain't got the system right now. They ain't got the system. One thing that I've always stayed true on is always, like I said, I always am 2 steps ahead. I'm always going to be prepared for something, even if it doesn't happen. I'm going to still be prepared. I'm going to still be ready. You know, not just, you know, on a mental level, because overall, mentally, I'm going to be ready. But physically, I will be prepared. You know, if I got to go out here and hunt some motherfucking squirrels and all of that, I'm going to be prepared. And I ain't even ate none of no motherfucking squares, no deers, no nothing like that. But I eat the motherfuckers today. You know, if it ever got to a point like that in this life, which I have not to see right now in our upcoming in this upcoming journey right now, I would be all right. I would be all right. Mhm. It's a reason why a lot of people tapped into the natural side too. You know, with foods, making shit, you know, the natural way. It's a reason why. You're supposed to be gaining a lot of skills just in case, you know, you don't have. But yeah. I ain't gonna leave y'all. I ain't gonna keep y'all on here too long. I just want to tap in for a minute because, like I said, man, they losing their goddamn mind, man. They losing their fucking mind over this shit right here. Whew, I'm so highly elevated, my motherfucking head hurting. They losing their fucking mind, yo. So if you one of those people, now, now squirrel suit round this bitch all day, bro. I'm telling you for real. Woo. I got all kind of seasonings in this bitch. It's gonna taste good. I got all kind of seasonings. I'm gonna tenderize that motherfucker real good. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. See, this is the this is the mindset a motherfucker should be on. Like, I don't care. You think the kids stressing? Hell, the kids don't even give a fuck. They don't even care. They don't even know. And even if they did, they wouldn't give a fuck unless the parent is, you know, willing that stress bullshit into them. You know, kids don't even care. Shit, we ain't even gonna know the difference. We sure ain't. We ain't gonna know the difference. Hell, we think everything tastes like chicken. That's true though. That's true. That's true. That's true. And I heard, you know, a lot of shit tastes like chicken, like frog legs. You know. Now I know deer meat has an inquiring taste, but if you cook it a certain way, I know I heard because I ain't never tasted it. Well, I take that bet I did, but I didn't know. I knew something was up with the meat, but I kept eating that shit though. Um, but yeah, you gotta just season it to your acquiring taste. Like, we gonna be all right. Y'all, they gonna be okay. But Trump them ain't gonna let it get that far out. The house ain't gonna let it get that far out because they ain't gonna want y'all destroying this shit here. Definitely ain't. It's just one of those things that you just testing the waters to see how far we can move and this how quickly we can move in this shit too. With certain things. But I guarantee that they're still gonna give it to people. They're gonna give it to everybody. You know what? If I get mine, I'ma stock hella up. That deep freezer gonna be deep packed. Deeply packed. And my other freezer gonna be packed. For real. I'ma stock that motherfucker all the way up. They already got meat specials and shit. I'm definitely gonna stock mine all the way the fuck up. I always do anyway. It be stocked all the way to the top. So hell, I got meat right now. This it's gonna last me. Here's some real spill. I bet them cats say we can trade places. Man, I don't think I can fuck with a cat, bro. I don't think so. Even though we probably don't ain't one of them motherfuckers fucking with Ching Chong in them. I don't know if I can do it, bro. That's just one of them animals I don't know if I can fuck with. That's just like a dog. I don't know if I can do that one, bro. But if somebody go ahead and cut and get that motherfucker together and soup it down or fry it up, I ain't even gonna know. I ain't even gonna know. Right, they're gonna be eating a spread. Shit, we gonna all have a spread over here. We gonna all have one, cause we need to spread all this shit together. But like I said, we gonna be all right. They gonna be okay. They just losing their shits because that's the ignorant side of not knowing or not, having the awareness of knowing that everything is going to be fine, regardless. No, sis, the dude's locked up. Oh, the dudes. Okay, the dudes. I bet them cats locked up saying we trade. Oh, can we trade places? Oh yeah. I thought you was talking about the cats. Man, I don't know if I can fuck with the cats. But yeah, I know they gonna be wanting to trade places. Hell, them motherfuckers already in there surviving off of fucking noodles and making whatever kind of goddamn what they call that? The little prison meals they be doing. It's another word they use though. But they already accumulating making shit up in jail, so shit, they gonna be fine. Shit, them they can make cakes, all kind of shit. So they gonna be all right. But hell yeah, they'll rather trade places with a motherfucker out here because they know they already tapped into the survival. And it's dealing with their mentality. Like it's just we gonna make it happen. Give you some of the shit I'm smoking. Man, you can come and get this dirt. This shit getting on my motherfucking nerves. You come and get this dirt. I got to roll this motherfucker up extra large just to goddamn get something tapped into this bitch right here. You can get it. You can definitely get it. I got to go to something else tomorrow. This shit right here. This some dirt, man. Make a nigga wanna plant their own motherfucking tree at this point. Cause this shit right here, I don't know what's going on in my state. This shit right here, I can't even smoke this motherfucker because I know it ain't really doing too much unless I get my bong. Unless I get my bong and then I can tap into some shit with this. But I this shit right here, man. What they say it's some BAP, some straight up BAP. I'm smoking it, but it's a straight up BAP, and I done bought a good bag of this shit. I'm gonna have to get rid of it. I'm gonna have to buy something to mix with it or something, cause this is some straight up BAP. You don't even smoke, so you probably get high of this shit, Ty. And I ain't coughing off this weed. I'm coughing because the shit went down the wrong pipe. Cause it ain't it. This ain't it.
Mommy, I tell you that name.
What you got? Okay, girl, newbie. And she wrote my name. Isis speaks. Hey. She said, come pick me up, Will. Okay, love you too, bro. Be safe out there on the road. Don't let them crazy motherfuckers keep snapping. Don't let the ducks cross the street. Don't let them get in your way. Don't let them get in your way, bro. Just keep on moving. Just keep on moving. But yeah, definitely be safe out there, bro. Yeah, I know. But I definitely gonna be back. I'm trying to come live a little bit more frequently. Especially when they coming up with these little shits on social media, and that shit just be blowing me. I be like, boy, motherfuckers just really tripping over their own motherfucking feet at this point. They really tripping themselves up. But I'll definitely be back on here this weekend. I got some time off too again. But I just wanted to dive in with y'all about the snap, the snap chaos and how motherfuckers out here really losing their mind. They don't know which way they gonna get a meal, which way it's coming. And not even understand that you got the creativity to create any goddamn meal, You can survive off water for 7 days. You don't even need the fucking food, but it's just some knowledge just to give people in case they need to know that. But you can always create shit. Eat some leaves, eat some dirt, mud pies, something in that nature, I know I'm just saying some shit, but the moral of the story is you can make anything happen. All right? This is not the time to stress. All right? This is the time to progress. And that's it and that's all. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Time about to call you though, cause I ain't call you back the other day. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. And as always, I love y'all. Yeah, we all need to stay safe, focused, and aware. I appreciate that too, fam. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'll talk to y'all. And as always, love, peace, and oneness. And I will see y'all. Oh, there she talking about. Damn, that was fast. Where you been, sis? Where you been, Queen J? We were just out here talking about the snap. You're gonna have to catch the replay, sis. You're gonna have to catch the replays. I gotta get the fuck out of here. But we were just talking about these motherfuckers snapping their necks out here. But yeah. I definitely will see y'all though. I will see y'all on the next one. As always, peace, fam.